Dear audience, welcome to our channel. Another piece of good news for the automotive industry. BYD recently announced the construction of a new production base in Bahia, Brazil. This gigantic factory, covering an area of 6,900 acres, will inject new vitality into the automotive market. With the launch of the first phase of the project, BYD expects to start production by the end of this year or early next year, bringing more high-quality, environmentally friendly vehicle options to consumers in Brazil and surrounding areas. This is not only an important step in BYD's global expansion strategy but also a boost to the Brazilian automotive industry. Yes, BYD has once again demonstrated its ambition for global expansion. It recently announced the launch of a new 6,900-acre factory project in Bahia, Brazil. This move not only signifies BYD's further expansion into the South American market but also injects new vitality into the local economy. BYD's overseas expansion road is full of challenges and opportunities, which deserves our in-depth consideration. BYD has established its brand image globally, especially renowned in the field of environmentally friendly vehicles. So, what do you think are the deep strategic considerations behind BYD's decision to establish a new factory in Brazil? BYD's layout in overseas markets is continuously expanding, including Uzbekistan, Thailand, and other places. In these different regions, has BYD adopted different market strategies? If so, where do you think the differences in these strategies lie? Although BYD leads in sales volume, it still faces challenges in profitability and brand influence. How do you think BYD should balance sales performance and profitability during its global expansion? BYD, as a pioneer in the field of environmentally friendly vehicles, has once again attracted widespread attention. Their latest move is to initiate a 6,900-acre production complex project located in Camaçari, Bahia, Brazil. This grand project is expected to enhance BYD's industrial strength in South America. For BYD, expanding overseas business is not unfamiliar, as their brand has already gained a foothold in the global market. The new production base in Brazil is another proactive layout in the South American market, undoubtedly putting pressure on competitors. The construction of this production base is thanks to BYD's firm investment and determination. They have already paid approximately 2.878 billion Brazilian reais, equivalent to $580 million to the government of Bahia state, purchasing 4.6 million square meters of factory land. This investment is expected not only to inject new vitality into the local economy but also to drive the development of the local automotive industry. For consumers, this is exciting news. BYD has been committed to the development and manufacturing of environmentally friendly vehicles, with superior product quality meeting the modern demand for eco-friendly travel. With the completion and operation of the Brazilian production base, we can expect more environmentally friendly vehicle products to appear, further promoting the development of green travel. In 2013, with the advancement of the Belt and Road Initiative, BYD embarked on its journey into the ASEAN market. Through cooperation with local partners, starting from the fields of public transportation and electric vehicles, BYD has not only consolidated its foothold in the fields of new energy commercial vehicles and passenger vehicles but also established solid cooperative relationships with ASEAN countries, jointly promoting the transformation of the automotive industry in the region towards electrification and intelligence. By 2023, BYD further expanded its passenger car business to more Belt and Road countries along the route, including Uzbekistan, Thailand, Singapore, and Egypt, continuously expanding its global overseas new home. Thailand Factory, BYD Thailand passenger vehicle production base, located in Rayong Province, occupies nearly 1 million square meters of land, becoming BYD's first overseas passenger vehicle production facility. With the support of the local government and partners, the factory plans to start production in 2024, with an annual capacity of about 150,000 vehicles. It is expected to mainly produce popular models for the ASEAN market, and the Seagull or Dolphin models are likely to be the first models to be launched by the factory. 2. Uzbekistan. As BYD's second overseas passenger car base, the production base mainly focuses on assembling vehicles, with a planned capacity of 50,000, expected to start production in September 2023. In the future, BYD also plans to establish a complete CKD, completely knocked down, automobile production line here, covering processes such as stamping, welding, painting, and assembly, and will launch 2 models, Chaser and Song Plus. 3. Brazil factory. BYD announced cooperation with the government of Bahia state, Brazil, to build a composite production base consisting of 3 factories in the city of Camaçari, with a total investment of 3 billion Brazilian reais, equivalent to approximately 4.5 billion renminbi. The production base includes a factory mainly producing electric buses and truck chassis, a new energy passenger vehicle assembly plant, and a processing plant specializing in lithium iron phosphate battery materials. For the new energy vehicle production part, covering pure electric and plug-in hybrid models, the expected annual production capacity is 150,000 vehicles. 4. Global layout. BYD is deepening its market layout in regions such as Europe and ASEAN. Recent developments over the past 6 months show that BYD is actively implementing its global strategy based on the Belt and Road Initiative, from contract manufacturing of mobile phones in Vietnam to the production of complete vehicle components in Laos, to close negotiations with India and Malaysia. BYD's business has expanded to multiple countries in Europe, including factory operations in Hungary, negotiations with France and Germany for complete vehicle factories, and seeking opportunities for deeper cooperation in Mexico. After a year of efforts in overseas markets, BYD has achieved significant results in various regions around the world, such as becoming the sales champion of new energy vehicles in Thailand, Israel, Singapore, Brazil, etc., entering the top 3 in sales in Australia, and breaking through 2,000 vehicles in sales in Germany in August. These achievements mark BYD's success in many overseas new homes. In these markets, BYD's market share of new energy vehicles exceeds 20%, and in some cases even approaches its market share in China's new energy vehicle market, fully demonstrating the outstanding results of BYD's continuous advancement in the passenger car market layout along the Belt and Road over the past year. BYD has started to globally launch 2 new pure electric products, Dolphin and Sea Lion, not only helping ASEAN countries to quickly participate in the new opportunities of global new energy vehicle development but also showcasing its product strength to Europe, South America, and other global regions. At the same time, it is also showcasing to the world, after 28 years of development, BYD has not only become the leader of China's new energy vehicles but also gradually grown into a global leader in new energy vehicles. Finally, let me summarize for the readers, hoping you have gained something, enlightenment and reflection. BYD's choice to establish a factory in Brazil is not only limited to the potential of the local market. In fact, Brazil, as one of the largest economies in South America, has a huge consumer market and abundant natural resources. From a broader perspective, this move can be seen as BYD further consolidating the South American market and even radiating strategic deployments across Latin America. BYD's overseas expansion has not been smooth sailing. In Uzbekistan, Thailand, and other places, the company has already established a certain market foundation. Through these successful cases, BYD has not only accumulated valuable international experience, but also gradually enhanced the brand's global recognition. However, each market has its uniqueness, and how to maintain the core values of the brand while adapting to the market demands and cultural differences in different regions is a careful consideration for BYD. In addition to market factors, technological advantages are also an important reason why BYD dares to go abroad. As a company rooted in batteries, BYD has significant technical accumulation in the field of electric vehicles. This advantage is not only reflected in product performance but also a major competitive advantage in international competition. Of course, global expansion also means greater investment and risks. BYD must face pressure from competitors around the world while finding a balance between sales performance and profitability. After all, blind expansion may lead to excessive resource dispersion, affecting the company's long-term development. BYD's global expansion strategy is a complex and systematic project. It involves not only market development, product positioning, technological research and development but also brand building and risk management. For BYD, the construction of the new factory in Brazil is undoubtedly a significant strategic opportunity and also a severe test of its comprehensive strength. In the future, whether BYD can continue to write legends on the global stage, we wait and see. Whether in the domestic market or globally, BYD is the sales champion. Since it is already the sales champion, does that mean BYD is already the world leader? The fact is, although BYD leads by a wide margin in sales volume, it still faces many challenges in profitability, brand influence, and other aspects. Looking at profitability first, in 2022, BYD's gross profit margin was 17%, and net profit margin was only 3.9%. During the same period, Tesla's gross profit margin level had reached 25.6%, with a net profit margin of 15.4%. In terms of cost control in production and operation, BYD still lags behind slightly. Therefore, although BYD sells a lot, it doesn't earn as much as Tesla. In terms of global brand influence, BYD, which advocates oil to electricity, cannot withstand Tesla's focus on the pure electric market in the new energy vehicle market. Moreover, Tesla's localization degree is much higher than BYD's. In terms of operating income alone, Tesla's overseas income already accounts for more than half of its total income, while BYD still had 78% of its income from the domestic market in 2022. Therefore, BYD's going global still has a long way to go. But it is worth looking forward to that for BYD. This is just the beginning. That's all for today's video. Stay tuned for the next exciting content. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.